Well, fellas, we got to talk NBA draft, which just took place on Thursday night, and I think it's going to be one that we're going to be talking about for years to come. Let's just kind of go through the top 10 quickly, because I know you guys like to talk draft. Start with number 1, Karl-Anthony Towns, Minnesota. Wendy, you're the guest. Quickly, what do you think? First reaction.
Personally, only franchise player in the draft. No-brainer. I mean, offense, defense, great kid, smart kid, no-brainer, perfect fit. I can't wait to see the Timberwolves next year.
Charismatic, great with little kids, it seems like. I think the marketing guys at the NBA are going to love it. Phil, what do you think of him?
I'll copy all your sentiments there. Great kid. Him with Andrew Wiggins, 2 character guys who have a lot of upside, can shoot 3 and D, perfect for the modern NBA going forward. A big who can play multiple positions, guard multiple positions. Him with Wiggins, it's going to be beautiful with Ricky Rubio throwing lobs. They may not win a ton of games next year, but they're one of my league pass teams, absolutely.
Okay, Phil, I'll throw it back to you again. D'Angelo Russell writing tweets a couple of years ago that I don't think Kobe Bryant's going to like. What do you think of his fit in the Lakers?
I think it actually fits really well. It justifies Julius Randle as their forward, and it brings some shooting and ball handling. Kobe wants to play the 3, play the 2. You still get to keep Jordan Clarkson. They're both guards. I think they can both play together. There's a little bit of attitude there, but I think that's welcome in Laker land. I actually think it's going to work out really well.
Is he going to work with Kobe? Is this going to be a problem?
I don't think it will be a problem. Kobe has 1 year left, pretty much, of basketball. So I mean,
Benjamin Button.
That's it, right? It should not matter. I'm really surprised Kupchak went for big man. I mean, Lakers history has been big man forever. Shaq, Kareem. And not picking Okafor was surprising. And I'm a Laker fan. I'm happy with Russell. I mean, another good fit.
Well, Wendy, we were talking before about Okafor. It was on our Facebook page, throwing down the jersey at the press conference. What do you think? He wanted to be number 1, it looks like.
Well, I've been down on him for a few months right now. I've heard comparison, like, you know, Jared Sullinger. How much does Okafor really likes basketball? How much is he willing to put the work to get better? And that's just another example of the type of person he seems to be. I mean, we don't want to judge too quickly, but we'll see. I can't wait to see what's going on in Philly this year.
Phil, do you think Philly has way too many centers, or is this going to work out? Embiid's injured, obviously, but
I mean, look, it's a collection of talent, but at the end of the day, they're going to have to sell 75 cents on the dollar, because everyone knows they have 3 centers, and they're going to have to get rid of one of them. I personally would have gone another direction, and I think Jahlil Okafor read that on the wall, and he realized it's part of a piece. He's not going to have a fun time next year. They're going to lose a lot of games, and as a guy coming from Duke, coming from a successful season, you can't be happy, although you have to hold yourself a little better than dropping the jersey.
Yeah. Porzingis with Wendy, I mean, he's a guy who's, they say, high ceiling but high risk reward situation. Did Phil Jackson make the good choice?
Well, I'm a fan of the pick, and I think those guys, when you make it to the NBA draft, your talent is not in question. The environment in which you get drafted is. I think the kid's a great talent. It's a great pick for the Knicks. I'm not sure. Well, I'm pretty sure the fan base might hurt his career. I'm not sure it's the perfect fit as far as him being in New York and all that pressure that he'll have. I mean, just a pick after, if it would have been in Orlando, would have been the perfect place for him. I wish him luck, but well, we'll see.
Phil Melo didn't seem happy at first, and then said he was, I think, a steal of the draft. Do you think he's going to end up being a steal?
I think ultimately, if he's able to be nurtured, and I think that's what you're meaning by Orlando, but if he was there with a young team that could grow slowly, a lot of pressure in New York, and Melo is, 31, 32 right now, he's going to need to win. I think he's going to be a steal of draft, but not in the next couple of years, and I think that's where the problem was. I think they really want someone who can step in there and win right now, and Porzingis is going to take a few years, although he's going to be pretty good.
My favorite pick of the draft with Mario Hezonja, I call him Super Mario. I'm going to trademark that. You said he's going to take number 23 in Orlando. What do you think about this guy?
I mean, the comparison that we heard about Mario was J.R. Smith.
Nah.
This is going to be so amazing to watch next year. Like, this kid is just priceless. He's cocky. He's confident. I mean, I've seen his highlights. Like, 40-inch vertical leap. He can shoot from anywhere. Yeah. I just can't wait to see him.
Yeah. Phil, do you like him in Orlando?
I think it's great. They definitely need scoring and outside shooting. They got both in this. It allows Aaron Gordon to play power forward a little bit better. He was trying. I don't want to call it a failed attempt to play the 3, but his shooting is getting there and increasing. So is Oladipo's. I think it's a perfect fit. I think Porzingis would have been better, but I think if you can't get him, it's a great plan B, and Orlando's going to be fun again.
Okay, I'm going to throw some curveballs at you with the rest of the draft. Who was the biggest sleeper for you with Wendy?
Justice Winslow. I mean, Justice Winslow at number 10 to Miami is just insane. And we were talking earlier, those team seems to always get those players, the Spurs and Miami. Pat Riley didn't have to do anything. He just let the teams in front of him screw up and let this kid drop to number 10. He's another Kawhi Leonard. I mean,
Yo, Stan Van got me a steak dinner for passing on him.
No, totally.
Phil, I mean, what team do you think made out like bandits this year?
There were a few teams I thought did really well, but for their position in the draft, I'm going to say the Nuggets. Landing Emmanuel Moody at number 7 was an absolute steal. After his high school, he was considered the number 2 prospect in the country, went to China, and then basically got criticized for that. They didn't get to see him against legit competition. But I think this guy is going to be really good. I mean, he was up there neck and neck with Russsell on a lot of categories and in a lot of future. So they want to trade Lawson. They want to rebuild. Perfect situation. And he's going to have time to rebuild because it's going to be a rebuilding team.
What do you want to go? Who's the surprise drop in the draft? Who really dropped off the charts?
Well, who really dropped? I mean, Moody at 7, I was expecting him a lot higher. I've seen Kevin Looney, that's the 30th pick in the draft. Medicals really hurt a few guys in the draft this year. So another guy that slipped a lot in the draft.
Phil, Utah picked up 2 Canadians. We're going to have some CanCon. What do you think of Lyles and Olivia Hamlin from Gatineau, Quebec?
Well, I'm a big fan of Lyles. Now, he may not be the sexiest player in the draft in terms of athleticism and everything, but you know what? He's a 6'10 guy, long arms, can shoot from outside, rebound. He's going to be a perfect complement for Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert. The ability to come in and stretch the floor with those bigs. I just think he's a great character guy. He's a Utah guy.
He's a Utah player.
Like, he's that player. There's no one on that team that's going to have this, DeMarcus Cousins type of attitude.
Oh, that's it.
He fits in well, and I think there's going to be some trades. I wouldn't be too surprised if Trey Burke is traded off that team, considering some of the guys they've got.
Well, Wendy, who is your Rookie of the Year?
Oh, that's a great question. Rookie of the Year next year? D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
Hands down. I mean,
Nice.
They get 30, 35 minutes a night. I mean, the Lakers
going to get those shots with Randall and Kobe?
Well, I think so. And I think Kobe understands that too. We need to develop this young guy for the future of the team. I don't see anything wrong going with the Lakers this year. It was the perfect fit.
Phil, last question. Of all the guys picked in the lottery, who's most likely to be out of the league in, say, 2 years?
Out of the league, Willie Cauley-Stein. Only because he's either a really high ceiling, athletic, guards everyone, or he could just do something stupid there, hanging out with DeMarcus Cousins and cause something. Because we know the NBA is really big on character these days, and he was the only guy in the top 10 who I had any question marks about. Maybe our boy from Detroit there, but I'm gonna say Stein just because it's a known name, and I think it could go either way.